students? Self dot s name is equal to s name. Self dot what? Marks. S marks is equal to marks. It doesn't mean that same name to be taken here also. Anything you can take it. Understand? This is just appending which data? Student data. Finished. Now I will go for DEF display. For some reason I am taking. You can understand after a few minutes. Display student details. I am printing the data, students. What is it, my dear students? I am saying backslash T. I am saying backslash T. Backslash T. Dot format of. Come on. Self dot SNO. Comma. Self dot SName. Comma. S marks if I write it. Will it be compiled or error? Error. S marks is called what? Local variable. Do you have local variable inside of a display, student? No. Actually, this S marks related to what? Self. So, self. Are you understanding? Well, this is called which class? Which class? Student class. Yes, I am taking student class. Let me go to the next discussion here. Let us save it. Let us save this example. Student.py. Go to this place, students. 6 p.m. I will take what you know. Oops. Under that classes concept, I'll save it. What is my file name? Student.py. Well, understand? Next. Go to the next level. I'm taking one more type of class. This is called file name come what? Module name. I'm taking one pickling module, pickling operation now. I'm taking. What is this now? STUD pick dot what? Py. STUD pick oops. Pick what? Oops dot py. Class. What is this now? STUD pick. STUD pick inside of it. I'm going to see DEF. What is this? Save. Which data? STUD data of what? Self. I will read the student data. I will save it into file and many more things I will do it. Come on. Accept. Accept. Which data? Student data. Accept student data. From where? Keyboard. I will do the database operation also today. SNO is equal to int of input of enter. Beautiful. Enter student number. Enter student number. S name, whatever you like it. S name is equal to input of enter student name. Student name. I'm saying student name. Okay. And marks is equal to float of input of enter student marks. Student marks. Well, so three details are available here. So three details are available here. These three details I want to create. Earlier, what I did in our pickling concept, did you remember? We created an empty list or not? Create an which list? Did you remember that? Empty list. Today I asked you to go through it, but you did not go through it. I can understand by looking at you. L dot what I said? Append of SNO. L dot what? Append of what? S name. L dot what? Append of what? Come on. Marks. This is what we did already in the class. This today I am not going to do that. Today I am not going to take predefined class called list. Today, create an object of what class? Student. Lalit. Self should not be used here. Yes, I don't want to use it because these are all called local variables. I don't want to use it. Local variables I am taking. Okay. Earlier I took it what? Student class. My own class I am taking. Come on. Create. S is equal to student of creating an object. Object creation. Of course. Create an object of which class? Of which class? Yeah. Customized class. My own customized import student. What is the student? Module name. What is the student? What is the student? Class name. Of which module? You can take it. Calendar dot calendar. Calendar is a module. Calendar is a function. I can take it. Easy or difficult? Easy. What is the content of S? Content of S empty. Empty. Underscore dict underscore. Now append the data or not? To whom? S. Which function is appending student data? Append student data. I will call it here or not? How do you call it? Yes dot. I'll say students. Yes dot. Append stud data. There I am writing. Come on. SNO, comma. S name, comma. Marks. These are called arguments. S is going and placing in where? Self. Those SNO, S name, etc. coming to this place. It doesn't mean that these names are similar to these names. You already know that they are formal parameters. These are called what? Arguments. Understand? Because of that, object is created with this data or not? So my object is containing full of values. In the line number 10, object is containing empty. This object is containing the values in the form of dictionary or not? And keep this data S into where? File. I need to open the file or not? Yes. How I am opening the file? I am writing on the top of it. Open the file stud.data in which format? Binary format. With what? A mode. With A mode. How many modes are there? Forget already, correct? 8. You remember modes? Yes, because they are easy to remember. Right? You are ready to say. Come on, fast. With open. What is my file name? Student.pic. You can give your own extension, no issue. Comma what? AB. As what? FP. As FP. Are you able to follow? Understand, students? Well, see, students, I am writing this. Any exception is occurring. AB, I am opening it. Any exception is occurring, int is there. What that exception says? Value error. I can write a beautiful statement for exception also. What is that exception here? I can say, what is this now? Except which error? Value error. Beautiful. Value error. So, value error. I can say, please, what is this now? Don't enter ALNUMs, STRs, and what? Symbols. And symbols for what? SNO and what? Marks. Okay, students? Well, after that, you see, I opened my file in append and binary format, and I'm writing and say what? Come on, students. Write student object data into file, which is pointed by what? FP. Come on. Pickle dot dump of object comma your file pointer. Pickle is the module name. Import what? Pickle. Did you understand this? I say here print of what is this now? Student record saved successfully in where? File. Successfully in file. I say this line, just some small line. So I'll write it. And accepting the data also will be done like this. Well, are you understanding? Do you want to repeat the same thing once again? You can. If you want to repeat the same thing once again, you can. How do you do that? CH is equal to input of, do you want to insert Do you want to insert another student record? Another student record? Yes or no? Yes or no? So, yes or no? If ch dot lower of what is equal to what, you know, no, I say what? Sys dot what? Exit of. Sys dot exit of. So import what? Sys. And I will write moreover. I will write one beautiful once again. What is this now? True. And true is something like capital true. I say this indentation. I will write this except block as beautiful. So with indentation, true indentation, try indentation, done. Are you following me? Everything is written into the function again. Class name again. Come on, students. Go for it. Now I am writing main program. Main program. Okay. That also don't worry about it. That also don't worry about it. Save it. Student whoops.py. And I want to make it little more perfectly. Student pick whoops.py under a classes. Done. Are you okay? Good. Next, I will go for one more mechanism. What is the mechanism called? Unpickling operation also I will do it. Unpickling operation. Multiple examples I am showing. So, go to the next. Next one, another program. Another program. You say here, student unpick. Student unpick whoops.py. Come on. Class, what is this now? Student stud, stud, unpick, stud, unpick is my class name. DEF, what is this? Read what? Record of what? Self. So, Vidya, what is that? What is this? Raju, okay, Raju, why you are not writing is asking, why you are not writing? And don't think that every variable write self. That is not the way. These are called local variables. I already told in the class. When Lalit asked, I already answered. Why we did not write self? It is called local variables inside of my function. I am sending that local variables to some other function call. I don't want to take in my object related. I am sending as an arguments. Right? Every variable in whoops is called self. Don't have like that. Self-related variables. That's now come to the point of it. Okasari variables kochesandi. Variables in Python, how many? What variables? Local variables, formal variables, global variables, instance variables, class level variables. How many variables? 5. That days only I said 5 variables. Local variables, formal variables, global variables, class level variables, instance variables. If anybody asks what is a variable, definition of variable, types of variables you say, they will feel that you are great. And they will ask you what is the use of every variable. If you give the answer, na, you are Pythonist. Otherwise, another word is also there. I am not saying that. Right. Come to the point. Come to the point. See, I am going to read the record. How do you read the record? How do you read the record? I am going to say, already we wrote by unpickling operation. I am going to write it with the open. What is my file name? Student pick dot what? This is my file name. This is my file name. Come on, what is this? RB. RB. Yes, what? FP. As FP. I am writing this program with a menu driven application, student. Pickling or unpickling, I am going to ask you. Tell me, what I will write it inside? If you remember me, that day I wrote it. What is this now? OBJ is equal to pickle dot load of FP. It is containing first data, which is of which type that time? List data. That time I wrote it for value in OBJ. I wrote it print of what I set \t dot format of what value I wrote it. And this is going to be load. And I wrote it only one object value is coming. That days I wrote it, if you know, while true I wrote it. Did you remember? If you don't remember, I will open it. So you will not remember, I know that. Then inside of that, I wrote one try block also. Why? It is giving you what? EOF error. EOF error. So except block, I wrote it. What is that error called? EOF error. And that day I wrote it. Sys dot what I wrote it? Exit. And before that I wrote like this. Just like this I wrote it. One line of code. And before that also I wrote one line of code like this. So this was my statements that days. And today I am not going to say, this is not a list object. Today when I am going to unpickle it, what is this object is called? Student object it is. So how do you display that? It is going to print the student object. Student object is already containing one function called what? I will call that. I will call that. See, of what? OBJ. OBJ I will call. That will print the data. That will print the data. Since you are calling with respect to OBJ, OBJ is going to this class and the self is containing OBJ information, printing the data. Oops is little talent is required. The talent is called practicing. So coming back to this. Now here I wrote it. Here I wrote it. Now here what is there? EOF error. Pickle. Only pickle module I will say. Import what? Pickle. And next I will write what? Sys. Sys. This is called which one? Student unpick.py. I am not writing in the same place. Import student not necessary. Student not necessary. Why? Because object is by default what? Object is by default what? Student object only. Me kavalante, I will run it separately. Actually, I thought you are understanding. If anybody did not understand, I will continue. I will execute normally. Create what object? Main program you come. Main program you come. S is equal to what? Student pack. Okay. Now S dot what function I will call? Save student data. Okay. Off. Are you following? Save this. Saved it also already. Now you come to this program. Which program I need? Which object I need to call? Why should I create this object? Main program. What should I do? SP is equal to what? Student unpack. SP dot what? Read record. Read record. Save this. Save this. Okay. Coming to the command prompt. Beautiful. KVR Python 6 p.m. class oops and CD classes and execute. Which one I need to execute? I cannot execute student program. It's only class which I am reusing everywhere else. And this is the one I am creating an object of student class. It is known as generalization we can call. Creating an object of some class in some other class method. It is called some relationship. I can create an object of anything in anywhere else or not. That's the old concept of generalization in OOPS we called it in 1947. So coming to the point of it, in this place, execute. Py, what is my class name here? What is my class name here? Program name. Okay. See students, enter the number. Enter the number. See this. Student name is called Somu G. Somu G. Marks is called 34.33. One student saved successfully. Yes. Student name is called 200. Srinivas. I am saying Srinivas. I am saying marks is called something like 35.66. One more student is called yes. Student name is called 300. 300. Lalit. Lalit. I am saying 33.33. Student saved in that. Next is called what? Raju. So student name is number is called 400. Student name is called Raju. I will say some marks is called 22.22. Do you want to insert another record? Student number is called 55. Name is called KVR 1.11. Do you want to insert any record? No. No. No means what? Sys.exit. What is my file is created? Student.pic file is created or not? Beautiful. Coming back to the execution of which program now? Pick is over. Now I want to go for what? Unpick program. Save. Beautiful. Execute. Py. Unpick. It will print the total data. What happens? Unindentation. Line number 6. Something. What is that? Print off. Where is that? Which line it is? 6th line, huh? Okay. So, okay, good. So, these lines are supposed to be like that. Yes or no? Yes. Execute it. Data coming or not? 100. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Sir, add one more data, sir. Add one more data, sir. 500, 600. You say name of the student is called Rosam and say some 22.22. Data done. Do you want to insert another record? No. Execute unpick program. Unpick program. Rosam data is also coming. What a beautiful coding. Understand? Go to back. This type of logic you already understood. With menu driven approach you want, I will not write this code. I will not write the main program. One more point I want to say, students. What that point is? Here OBJ is there, na? For your understanding purpose, I will write type of what? OBJ. Which type earlier? List. Now this time what is it? See that student. You need not to import. By default it is whichever object was pickled, same object type is going to come. That object dot what? Display student. Need not to write what? Import student. Are you following this? So whichever object was pickled, same object I am going to unpickling it. I am going to get it. This data I am not going to write it. Main program I am not writing. Here also I am not writing main program. See what I am going to do. See what I am going to write it. So let us go to the next level. Next program. See that now I am writing one program. Program for menu driven operations. Menu driven operations on what? Pickling and what is this now? Pickling and unpickling operations. Unpickling operations. These are just like case studies. Class. What is this? I am writing class name. What is this now? Pick, unpick operations. Operations. What I am doing now? I am writing at the rate. What is this now? Static method. DEF menu. DEF menu. DEF menu. Tell me what should I do? DEF menu. Come on, students. Come on. I say print off. I am writing something like some function you use it. I am using all the things of 50. Say print off /t 1. What is this? Pickling operation. Print off what? /t. Second is what? Unpickling operation. Next print off. I am writing /t. 3 is called what? Exit. I am writing exit. This is related to what? Menu. Are you following? Yes. Next I am going to take up. DEF. I am writing some operation. I am writing. Come on. Operation type. I am writing whatever the style I follow. Of what? Self comma. What is this? OP. Now I am writing a match. What is this now? OP. Case. 1. What is this case 1? Which operation? Pickling. Case 2, which operation? Case 3, which operation? Print off. I see. Thanks for using this program. Thanks for using this program. I'll say, wait, I will write it. I say sys dot what? Exit. First you go through it. I will say import what? Sys. Come on. If my operation is called 1, somebody enter. What should I call it? I should call which one? Save student data. Of which class method? I must create an object or not? Create an object of it. How do you create it? SP is equal to SP dot, what is my function name? What is my function name? Save student data. What a beautiful. Next, if it is unpickle operation, go to that. Create an object of what? Because I want to call this function instance method. Call with respect to this object. Come on to the point. So S is equal to some name, whatever it is. SP1 is equal to unpick. SP1 dot, what is my function name? Read record. Read record. Say read record. Done. Finished. I need to import those things. What is my modules there? I say it is called what names? File name, and what name? Module name. Module name. I say you pick it up. I will say from import what class? Student pick. It is my class or not? It's an object creation. Student pick. Next I will take it one more type of thing. What is it now? File name, and what name it is? Module name. You need to take this kind of thing. Go to this place. From student unpick, import. What is the class name? Student unpick of class name. Done. Now, this is my operation student coming to main program. Coming to main program. This is called one scenario of this. I will go for. Tell me, what should I create it? Menu should come or not? Menu. How did this method? How do you call it? Class name. Class name dot. What is my function name? Menu. Neither taking self, nor taking CLS, nor taking anything. Done. And next, I will call this type of function. What this function is? What this function is? Instance method. Call with respect to what? Object. How do you call it? How do you call it? PP is equal to what? PP is equal to what? This type of object. Yes. Now you say PP dot what function? This type of thing I need to call. But here you need to pass what? Your choice, you need to pass or not. But once a menu is coming, let me show you. Otherwise you will feel difficulty. I will say, what is that? Run student pickle unpickle demo dot py. Main program. It is like a project, like running the final program. Out of that, you see students, see that what happens? From cannot import student pick from where? Student pick ops. What happens? Something special mistake? STUD pick. Yes, this is my class name. I need to bring it. STUD pick. What is my another class student? STUD unpick. Okay, that is okay, fine. That is okay. Student unpick. So this is okay. Now you execute it once and see that menu is shown or not? Menu. Okay, I will adjust it. Something not decorative properly. Exit. I'll take the same line here. Now you run it. See, students, is it operations are there or not? Here I will say enter your operation. Okay, then I'll say CH is equal to what? Int of input of enter your choice. Enter your choice. Okay, come on now. You pass that CH to whom? This function. Okay. Come on. CH, CH data. CH is a variable. So create an object of it. How do you create an object? OP is equal to of this. OP dot, what is my function name? Operation type of what? CH. Beautiful. Now this is executing how many times? How many times? One time. If it is not choice related to that, I can write what also? Case underscore. I say what? Your selection is, your selection of operation, your selection of operation is wrong. What is this now? Try again. Try again. So you can try again and see. This try again means I need to show the menu once again or not. That time I will write what? While. Tell me. True. Beautiful. These are all coding standards, my dear students. Of. See, I am writing. While true, it is repeatedly coming. Once you say 3 exit, it will stop writing it. Start running now. Execute. Out of that, start. What is happening? Space. Okay. So done it. Come on, start. What is your operation? 45. 45. Your selection of operation is wrong. Try again. -1. Your selection of operation is wrong. Try again. Understand? Yes. Enter your choice. KVR I am entering. But my choice is what? 1, 2, 3. But my choice is string. It is going to give you which error? Here you are going to get an error. What is that error? Value error. There I can write what? Try. In this case, of course, I am writing and executing. What is this now? Accept. What is this? Value error. Please print. Please don't enter. Don't enter. Come on. ALNUMs and STRs and what? Symbols for what? Choice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. In this case, I did not save it. Now only I add it. Now if I run it, what is coming? Value error. Now you run it. Now you run it. KVR you say, please don't enter ALNUMs and this or try again. Are you following? Dollar you enter. Beautiful. X next execute it. CLS I am saying, don't enter this. Now say first operation. Number 1, enter the student number. Enter the student number. Say 700. Satish. Satish I am entering. Marks is called what? Some 44.44. Saved into the file. Yes. Do you want to enter the number? 750. 750. Dixon. So I am writing Dixon. And marks is called some 55.55. Saved into the file. Do you want to save another record? No. So no means what? It is coming out of it. Coming out of it means it is coming out of the total program or not? Because I said what there? I said what there, students? I said in the pickling part, I said what? Exit. Actually, I will write what there? Break. Because I am using menu driven or not? Well, come on to the point once again. Operation number 1. Remember, this Satish and Dixon data will come. Enter that number. Say some 650. Say some 650. I will say something like what? Raju. Now I will say Raju and say some 10.11. See that. Do you want to enter the data? No. It is showing the menu once again. Beautiful. Because of exiting, totally coming out. Because of the break, it is executing other part of the programming. Once you prepare the coding, you can do wonders. This is called real-time development. Go for next 2. It is showing C. Here onwards, I enter my data. Right or not? Done? Next, if you want to go for running once again, choice 2, I printed. After the printing, what is happening? Why it is coming out of it? Because you said what? Unpickling, you said what? Exit. If you say break there, you see what is happening. You run this, what is happening? 2, it is going to show the data. Once again showing. Right or not? As number 1, enter the number 450. Surya, I'll say something like what? 10.44. Yes. Do you want to insert the record? No. Yes, 2 is called Surya data. Again printing the data. What a beautiful example it is. Right? Only coming to the class and doing so reasoning the class, coding will not come. You have to put your fingers on the keyboard. Friendship with the keyboard, friendship with Python, right? Only seeing the concepts and all, it's only 60%. After that, our practice is required. Right or not? Yes. So coming to the point of it, this is called pickling related operation. I just converted this in the form of what? Menu driven. Like that, you take it. Insert the data. Next is called delete the data, modify the data. Next is called selecting the data. Like that, I will go for it. Same example, I will go for what? Communication with what? Database also. Did you understand? How many exam student dot? It's called general class. Earlier we took it what? List. Now today I'm taking what? My own class for customization. My own pickling operation with methods. My own unpickling operation related code. And a menu driven application like this. Understand? Everything is perfect. Shall I go for one more? Write down. Open the notes. Online students, are you comfortable with this coding? Are you comfortable with this coding? Lalit and Sharat Chandra and many more students. Because Lalit, you asked about this doubt. So, this type of self, why you did not write, sir? Because it's the local variable students. Vamsi also, Raju also asked this question. Write down. Write a Python program. Farooq, yes, Farooq, you are also there. Riyaj, Farooq, many more students. Write a Python program which will accept student number, comma, student name, and marks in 3 subjects. And marks in 3 subjects. And marks in 3 subjects. Marks in 3 subjects. And do you know, students, long ago, we did one program in loops. Did you remember? Chala రోజుల కిందట, long ago, we did one program of number accepting name, marks greater than, if any student is less than 40, fail, between 250, 300 distinction, between 249, 200 first class, 199 and something is called 150 is called second, 120 to 150 third. Yes, sir, somewhere else. That program I taught to you on something like this. 5, 12, 2022, 724, that program is explained. That program, with your permission, I will take it in today. I will convert into whoops. So that program I will open it. That is almost around available so many lines of code, because while loop validation part also explained. While true logic, this logic is explained so much of time. This is already done or not? This is related to what? Functional programming. No functions even available. Today, I will take that code. Any objection you have? If I write again, it will take a lot of time. Because this code I only wrote it. You know that? Because copyrights are fully reserved to me only. Correct or not? Today, I will take this code with your permission. Even no permission also, I will take it because it is my program. So I will write it. So I'm writing. Everything I'm writing inside of where? Class. What is this? College student. College student. I'm converting into whoops. Say what? DEF. Come on. Accept which data? Student data of what? Self. Of self. Dear students, carefully follow this entire thing. I'm going to keep it into some tab space. I'm pressing tab. Tab means it is everything coming into where? One more tab I will press. One more tab I will press. So because of this tab selection, you are under the function or not? This function is under the class or not? But one thing I'm going to say, what I will write it here, self dot. Becoming object data member or not? Here I will write what? Self dot. Wherever you need the data member, I'm writing self. Self dot. Self dot cm. Self dot cm. Coming to C++ also. Self dot cpp. Self dot cpp. Self dot pym. Self dot pym. Coming to next self dot tot marks. Self dot cm. Self dot cpp. Self dot pym. If you did not practice today, you can see stars because I am thinking that you already practiced it. Next, I am going to take it self dot percent. Self dot total marks by what? 300 into 100. Now I am checking for fail grade. Self dot cpp. Self dot what? Pym. Self dot total marks, because these are all object level data members, right? This is something like this. Self dot grade I am taking. Self dot total marks I am taking. Here also I am writing self dot. Self dot grade. Self dot total marks. Everywhere else I am writing it. Because to write this entire code for me, again it takes lot of time. That's what I am taking my existing code in whoops I am converting. Right? Self dot grade. Line number 37. Yes. Self dot grade is equal to fail. Okay. Format of that. I'll print it. I'll print it. I'll say 1 minute more. So I'll say this. Say everything I'm writing what? Self dot. Self dot. I'm writing there self dot. Self dot. Self dot. Self dot I am printing. Okay. So self dot. I am writing here self dot. Nice. I will run my code. Line number. Anywhere else difficult? No. What is this now? Create an object of college student. See, main program I am writing here only. So SC is equal to college student CS is equal to of. What is this now? CS dot. What is my function name? Yes. Accept student data. Beautiful. Run this code. Run this code. College student with whoops db. With whoops db. I did not add db so far. I will install the db also. I'll go for db also student. Save it. Where I am going? In the same place. 6 p.m. Coming to where? Oops. Go to classes. See how many examples. Out of that, go to this place. Say yes, say exit. Say exit. See it's there is called 3 coming out of the previous program. PY. Yes. Enter the student number between that only. I'll say 2001. It will not accept it. It will not accept our previous example. So 150. Yes, name. Name is called Satish. Name is called Satish. Marks in C, 100, 101 marks, not allowed. Understand? So 60 marks, okay. C++ marks 345, not allowed. Some 60 marks, okay. Python marks 234, invalid marks. Minus 23, invalid marks. Marks is called 55. Yes. Student report, Satish, etc. Total marks passed in second division. This data to be saved perfectly in my university database. Will you understand? How do you do that? I will write this kind of data inside of where? Oracle database. You want MySQL or Oracle? Oracle or MySQL? Both are. Both, sir. Okay. So I will write the code. I will write the code. For me, it won't take much time because I can write within minutes. Come on. I will write it. This is my function over now. I will write it one more type of code. DEF. Come on. Save. Save. Which data? Student data. Of what? Self. Write. Which code? PDBC code. Do you know PDBC code? Is it completed in the class? Nice. Go for, what is it? Import CX underscore Oracle. Okay. Come on here. Come on, ma. CON is equal to CX underscore Oracle dot what? Connect. What is my system information here? Oracle, and then run SQL command line, system and manager. Yes. So coming to that, connect system, and next is called manager. Yes, connected. Now I will go for what? Connect. Come on, students. System slash manager at the rate localhost slash xc. CUR is equal to CON dot cursor off. Understand? Next. Query I need to go for it. So query I need to go for it. Query. So insert query is equal to insert into, I'll take my table name, student. If student is there or not, we need to check. If it is not there, I need to create. How many things I will create? Insert into student values. I will insert, number of the student I will insert, name of the student I will insert, C marks, C++ marks, Python marks, total marks, percentage of marks, grade of the marks. Grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So first of all, I will keep pending. I will go to my Oracle. DESC student. Do you have student here? Yes. That I will drop it. Drop table name. Why? Because I have only 2 columns. I can add the columns also, but I will drop it. DESC student, it is not there. Can I create the table? Come on. Create a table student of SNO, number of what? 2. Next is called name, varchar 2 of 10. Next is what? CM, number of what? 3, comma, CPP. What is this now? Number of 3. 3 and 100 by 100 will come. Next is called what? Comma, PYM. Python you can write it. No issue. Python. Don't think that PYM, there PYM, here PYM. Don't go to that old story. Python, what is this now? Number of 3. Okay. TOT marks A number of what? 3. Next, percent. Percent. What is this now? Number of some 4 comma 2. 4 comma 2 ante 4 comma 2 means total is called what? 4. 100.00 will come. Chance is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then what? 6. So I should not go like that. 6 comma what? 2. So I will say 100% marks are coming. 3 integer part, 2 integer part, 1 dot. Total is called 6 comma 2. Ante. Already cheppanu. Right. Next. Grade. Grade. What is this now? Varchar 2 of our distinction, you take it. Distinction is a big word. Distinction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I will take 15. If I take 10, distinction when it is showing, you will get error. Did you understand? Amma? S name? Huh? What is that? SNO? Why 3? I decided to enter 2 digits only now. నేను ఎంటర్ చేయాలనుకున్నది ఓకే మనం మెసేజ్లు అలా ఇచ్చాం ఓకే yes good in our message we gave 100 to what 200 so it is 3 correct if my message is only between only 2 digits you can take care okay grade of what 15 are you understanding so first one second one third and then fourth and then 5 6 7 8 semicolon table created DESC. What is this now? Student. Done. Yes, Ajit Gupta. If you want, you can install what? Primary key also you can add. Already you know primary key, how to add it. See students. Select star from where? No data present. Now I will insert the data. Go there. Start. How many values are there? Order is important, students. Take care. Come on. Insert into student values. Percentage D comma. Single quotes and then percentage S comma. Come on. Number name. CM CPP Python. Number 3, number 3, number 3. Percentage D comma, percentage D comma, percentage D. 3 integer values for C marks, C marks and Python marks. Good. Next is called what? Total marks. Total marks also percentage D. Comma percentage is called a float type. So I will write what? Percent F. Next is called grade. Grade is called what? Single slash and then percentage S. Right? Close. This is called my query. Did you understand? S CUR dot what? Execute of IQ percent of self dot SNO comma self dot what? Self dot number name. Okay. Self dot what ma? S name self dot CM comma self dot CPP or CPPM. CPP. Okay. Self dot CPP comma self dot PYM self dot TOT marks. TOT. Check your variable name once, students. Check your variable name once. Self dot TOT marks. Self dot what? Percent. Self dot percent. Anything going wrong, it will be a variable error. Self dot what next? Grade. Grade. I will write it. Please check it your side. So how many things are there? You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many format specifiers are there? 8. Okay, Satish. 70th line. CON dot cursor. Okay, cursor. Okay, cursor. Are you following? Yes. Once it is executed, you need to say connection dot what? Commit. Connection dot commit. I say student record. Student record saved. Saved. Successfully. Successfully in student table. Student table. Well done. I say here. I say here. This is the information about it. Are you able to follow? Yes. Easy or difficult? Easy. So, accepting student details. Now I will call what? Come on. I say here, I say CS dot save, save what? Student data. Well, student data, right? So this is an information we have written it. Everything is printed. After printing only, we are going to save it. Understand, students? Right. So I'm writing here \n. Take care. Execute. Go to the place. Here no records are available right now. Go to the Windows command prompt and run this code. Beautiful. Take care. Beginning onwards. Beginning onwards. 2001. Wrong. 150. Satish. 101. 60. As it is, I am entering my previous data. See this. Python. Student memo is displayed and your data saved successfully in which table? Go to that. Say select star from. Number is called 150. Name is called Satish. CM marks is 60. CPP marks 60. Python marks 55. Total marks is 175. Percentage is called 58.33. And grade is called what? Because the screen width is low. That's why it is coming like that. Are you able to get it? Understand, students? Yes. You want to run once again. To run it once again, what should I do? Write this entire code in where? While loop. While loop you can write it. While loop you can write it. How do you write it? While. You already know that weapon to you. While true. While true. Only this part. Not object creation, student. See. I'll say. Now what is this now? I say. Here I will write it. CH is equal to input of. Do you want to insert? Do you want to insert into? Do you want to insert another student record? Do you want to insert another student record? I'll just say \n for that. If ch dot lower of what is equal to what? No. No. I'll say what? Sys dot exit. Sys dot exit. Otherwise it will be continued. As run this code. Anywhere else mistake? Sys. Sys. Comma what? Sys. Okay. Come on. Number is called straightforward 120. 120. I'll say caviar. I'll say C marks is called some 0. C marks 0. 0. And this is called what? Fail. Student table saved in table. Go to that. Go to this place. Say this now. Getting 0, 0, 0 marks. Fail. Are you following, students? Do you want to insert another record? S. Say something like 190. 190. Ajit. Say something like 90. Say something like 90. Say 100. Student distinction. Table saved successfully in a table. Go to that. Select star from. Ajit got distinction. Are you okay, students? Same code you can write it in where also? MySQL also. Let me convert my code into where? MySQL. Because somebody, MySQL you can see perfect table. Perfect table. I don't like this Oracle. I like MySQL. Right? Go to the place where I can change my code. Where I can change my code. Come on, students. What I will write it? Already forget. MySQL dot connector dot connect, system dot manager dot etc. I will remove. Come on, host is equal to local host. Come on, user is equal to root. Come on, password is equal to root. Database name, database. Let us go to once to MySQL once. Go to MySQL, root MySQL, show what? Databases. Databases. Okay. You have batch 6 p.m. or HYD. Right or not? Use what? HYD structure. Right or not? What I will change, please tell me. What I will write it? Very good. Int. Int. Next name. Very good. Varchar. CM is what? Come on, students. Int. CPP what? Very good. Int. Python is what again? Int. Python is int. Total marks also int. Total marks also int. Okay. Percentage is what? Float or real? Float or real? Already you know. Well, grade is called what? Varchar. That's all. So query is okay. 0 rows affected. No more rows are there. DESC, what is it? Student. Perfect. Select star from student. No data present inside it. Empty set. Go back. Go back to your code. So I just copied and pasted here. Say that what? With what DB? MySQL. MySQL DB. Okay, students. 1 minute, ma. 1 minute. I will do that. Import. What is this? MySQL dot connector, comma what? Sys. Same to same. User and database is equal to what? HYD. HYD. CON dot cursor, same to same, same to same. Inserted in student table, same to same. Well, see that you can write it, execute it, go to the place, Windows command prompt. Okay. Now I'll say exit, go to the place, py. See students, py, MySQL DB, enter what? What is this? Cannot. No such file is existing. Where it is saved? So this part I will say save as. Go to the save as. Okay, it went to loops. 6 p.m. Go to oops. Under that classes, save. Okay, now you enter. Enter the student number. 150. 150. So Lalit. Same marks is called 60, 70, and 234. Invalid marks. Minus 12. Invalid marks. 99. See that? Student data first in class and student data saved in file. Okay. Go to the MySQL. Go to MySQL. Select star from. Lalit data. Student number, student name, C marks, C++ marks, Python marks, total marks, percentage and grade. What? This you want only 2 digits, you can go for 2 digits also. 0.5 to 0.2 F I can write, or I can use a round function also. Yes. Go to that and asking, do you want to insert another data? Yes. I say number. I say number. I will say next is called what? So next data I'm going to say something 120. Next is called Ajit. I'll say 60. I'll say 60. I'll say 120. 100 marks is the Python. Student table is inserted into that. Go to this place and then say Ajit also marks are there. Following this. Next, do you want to insert another record? Yes. I say enter the data something like 150. Name is called something like Razu here, and say something like 99, and then something like 39, and then 100. So student is fail because one subject is fail, that is done. Go to this MySQL and then say student grade is fail. What a beautiful coding. 39 is called like this. Are you following this? Right. If I introduce primary key, what will happen? If I introduce primary key, what will happen? Say S. So something like 200 here, 99, sorry, name is done something. 99, 99, and say 99. What is happening? Enter into the student table. So unfortunately, name is also coming like this. Are you following this? Distinction. What percentage? Right. Able to follow? Yes. So if you want to delete from where? Student. Where SNO is equal, S name is equal to, what is this? 99. So column name or column name? Name, not S name. Okay. Query is okay. Select star from student. This is done. You say run this code. S. So say here 200, and next is called row sum, and say 99, 99, 99. So student is distinction. Go to the table here, see students, row sum, what is this now? Distinction. Easy or difficult? Easy. So like that I can do any sort of operation perfectly. So no, I will close my operations. So I am giving one small case study for you to do it. Online students, did you understand these operations now? I will go for one case study for you. Take you are saying, sir, project you are saying. So writing the project code in any real-time application, just your left hand, left finger. See, I am giving the project one case study for you. What is this now? Student information system. Who will do that? I don't know, but you need to do it. Student information system. I am giving a menu in the form of one small thing like this. What is the number one? What is the number one? New student. New student. Second one is called what? Existing student. Existing student. Existing student means he is coming for modification. New student means first time insertion. Understand, students? Next is called what? Delete student. Delete. Delete student. Next, third is called what? View student. View student. Next, fifth is called what? View all students. View all students. Next, sixth is called what? Exit. Exit. That's all. Take this, and see this now. This is called what? Enter your choice. This is called enter your choice. You are taking like that, and here you are entering. Enter your choice. If your choice is any one of this, and you need to do. If it is a new student, what operation you are doing? Insert. If it is an existing student, what operation you are taking? Update. Delete student, what operation you are doing? Delete. View student means what? Select with condition. Correct or not? Select with condition. View all students means select without condition. These are all these things you need to do with what? Oops. Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4, Module 5, Module 6. It will become 10 programs. If you combine together, it is called what? Student information system. Library information system, you take it. Your college library information system. New books are coming. Add the books to the library or not? Modify the book information. Updating. Delete the book. It is an outdated. Delete. Select all the books. Select the book name which starts with some title. These are all project ideas. And writing that code is just left hand, left finger. Take supermarket. These are all called project ideas, students. Easy or difficult? After PDBC code is over, you can write with functional programming. You can write with what? Object oriented programming. I am asking you, do with what? Oops, you do it. Once you do oops, this case study, you are oops. And oops with what? Energy. You are before oops started, what is your oops knowledge? Now your oops knowledge, I don't know. Whether you are understanding or not, I don't know. But I'm not getting any error here. I'm perfectly executing without a single gap of breathing also. I'm going on explaining continuously. These are only classes and let me come to inheritance, object, polymorphism, miracles. No book will contain, no website will contain. Only our notes will contain. Check it in all books. Is Balaguru Swami containing? No, not there. Check it out. Not there. Fine. So reality is reality, students. You may not be able to understand, but I'm writing perfect code. Fine. Come to the point back. Did you understand this? Now, here I wrote everything in one place. This project case study, I don't know how many of you will do. This you do with modules. This you do with packages. This you do with whoops. This you do with whoops. Are you following this? Yes. So, this is about topic name called what? Whoops with what? Database communication. Let me go to once my whoops index. Once if I go to my whoops index, coming to index of whoops, advantages, whoops principles, only class and object. Coming to classes, importance and purpose of what? Syntax for class definition, syntax for defining a class, types of data members, types of methods, separate examples, what is self and CLS, programming examples. And object I will introduce very shortly. Already we are using object in our class, but see that programming examples related to pickling and database communications with what? Classes and objects. Ekkada in single point also not missing anything. If I miss it, I feel inconvenient, right? Because your feature is there in my hands. I have to explain so perfectly. So object I will enter into that. Tell me, what is the class and object? You tell me first. Class is nothing but a specification of my application. See, I wrote this code now. I wrote this code. This code I wrote it. Such a big class I wrote it. If I don't write this thing, will it work out? What is this CS? Object. What is the use of object? To store my data. To store my data. Class will tell what? Formula. Class is a specification. In object, what do we do? Storing the data. So to process the data, what must be there? Object to create. To create an object, what is required? Class is required. Without class name, if you create it, what will happen? Name error will come. Suppose you see college student 1, I will write it. College student 1. Here, what is my class name? What is my class name I am using here? You see, error will come. What is that error is here? You go to the place, you execute it. Name error is coming. College student is not defined. College student 1 is not defined. What is that? Python only saying, do you mean college student? మీ ఉద్దేశం ఇదా తెలుగులో? Do you mean this college student? Student 1? No. You are giving student 1. It is wrong. It is asking. Already there is a class name you defined. Do you mean this college student? Yes. That time I can write it. That time you can write it. Are you following me? Yes. So coming to the point of it, if I run my code, I say 120, say name is called something like Raju here. I say 40, 40, 40. Student is in third in division. Go to the third in division. Go to that student Raju is in third in division. So university people are going on entering the data, saving, entering the data, doing. And finally, what is happening? List of students are there under 1 year. If you go to your BTech college, you can implement your result information system in the college using Python. Right? While working in organization, you can develop private projects also. You can go to one school, you can tell, I will develop your project so nicely. This is my way of, this is the operations I want to do it. This is what I'm going to give you. You give me an opportunity, I will explore your automation system, fees collection, student marks, I will explain and I will give you. Along with the regular job, you can develop the private projects for small organizations also. You will get at least 5 lakhs, you will get it when you develop the project. How many days it will take? 1 month it will take hardly. 1 month, at least 3 lakhs you will get it from that operations, because it is a cost cutting for that organization where they are doing manually. At least they can remove 3-4 employees. At least each employee 1 lakh. 3-4 employees, they can save how many lakhs? 10 lakh, 10,000, 10,000, 30, 3 lakh 60,000 for 1 year. It will continue for years together, and you will give certificate of maintenance also. Any issues are coming, you will update it. For updation, you will charge something. Like that, you need to do multiple opportunities. If no subject is there, yeah, job also will not come. Understand? So what we do in real time, once you are becoming expert in coding, you will do some private operations also. Private operations in the sense, what you will do? You will contact a DMart and you will ask, I will develop the project. This is, you need to explain one sample example. I'll do your automation of the system. And they will impress. And you have to present your situation in something that you will do good. Understand? Yes. Lalit, today's, good. Today's awesome session for me. It's not mean last days was not important, but today's session gives the confidence to design real-time application. Every single day learning concept with a deep knowledge. Thanks, Lalit. Good. This is only, still let me come to further multi-threading, NumPy, Panda, so many things, right? Every day. See, your demo session and today, anywhere else coming down? Is increasing or reducing down? Increasing. Last day also on that peak time you are, right? So coming to the point of it. So coming to this is called the project idea. Take care about this and do this. Library information system, gas agency. You are in your area, one gas agency is there. How many customers are there? New connection, double connection, issuing the cylinders. These are all called what? Project ideas. And people are worrying about real-time project. This is also one important. Who will give real-time project first of all to you? Anybody says real-time project in Amirpet, first question you ask, which client you are developing? To which client you are developing? First ask. When you develop a project, they will give the client certificate. Suppose if I am developing a Citibank project, they will give me a certificate that role of participation, you are worked in my project. Right or not? When anybody says that real-time project, you can ask a question that, will you give a client certificate? If they give any dummy certificate, you ask phone number also. They won't mention the phone number. If they mention the phone number, you call it. It won't work also. If it works, that is their own employee name also they will give. You ask them to give a landmark also. They don't give, because nobody will give the real-time project. Real-time project means ongoing projects going on in the company. Suppose if I'm working in company, will I explain that project in the classroom? The copyrights result or not? But how do you improve your project knowledge? By writing this type of coding. Understand, students? So that's why if anybody says that I'm explaining real-time project, they are doing bluffing to you. If they are asking, you ask me which project it is, which company project, you ask these details. Will you give client certificate? They won't give all these details. When you ask now, they will say something else. And I'm saying open facts to you because you are important for me. Understand? Fine. Will you develop this theme? Will you develop this screen theme? Yes. So, Srinivas Reddy, yes. Because you are also a real-time member, you know what is happening. It's a real fact. So, come to the point of it. So, this project, you try to do it. Like that, slowly you go for what? Your family expenses system, you develop it. What is your incoming income? What is your outgoing income? At the end of the day, you prepare the 31st of month balance sheet you prepare and show your parents. This is your expenditure. This is your incoming. This is the total carry forward balance, carry forward borrow now. And they will feel that, oh, you are a great student and studied BTech and you are deserved for it, they will say. Unable to write sum of two numbers also, they will say, what are you doing? So Subject is power. Let me come to inheritance, polymorphism, mind blowing. Fine, students. Come to the point back. Here, this is about what? Oops with the classes. And the next class, I'll come with what? Constructors. Object I am not explaining immediately. This object I am not explaining immediately. Object concept I will explain after what? Constructor. After constructors, I will come to where? After object, I will go to destructor. After constructors, I will go to object. After object, I will go to, and this will take very less time for me to explain because already we used what? Objects in our class. So, yes, Melrose, that's true, correct. So, tomorrow class, I'll go for what? Constructors. What is the purpose of constructor? What is the use of constructor? Types of constructor. Inside the class only we will write constructor. Already class contains data members, 2 types, methods, 3 types. So many, how many things you have written? 5. And you are writing 6th one also. What is the use of 6th one? Later I will write destructor also inside the class. What is the use of it? Garbage collector will come. Don't miss the classes. Okay. I'll stop my class and tomorrow I will continue.